Today's message is brought to you by Debray. Hey there, Cancer. What's going on? Cancer, thank y'all so much for your love, support, your time, energy, your positivity, the light that you bring. I really do appreciate it. As always, I give it right back to you because you definitely do deserve it. If you're here for the first time, welcome. So Cancer, we're going to go ahead and jump right into your love messages for the middle 10 days of February. So this is going to be roughly for February 11th through the 20th of 2022. All right. Let's go ahead and get some shuffles in. Cancer's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, as well as Crosswatcher. So if you're here and you're dealing with the Cancer, then that means you're here cross-watching for their energies, okay? These messages could be for you as well. Make sure that you're not forcing a message that doesn't fit, okay? Make sure that you use your own intuition, discernment, and judgment when you're watching and listening, okay? All right, let's see. Cancer, mid-February, middle 10 days of February. What are the messages for Cancer in love, romance, and relationships? What is it that Spirit wants you to see or wants you to know? Or what is the general energies for you during this time as it relates to love and relationships? And happy Valentine's Day for you guys as well. All right, let's get one more shuffle. All right, so we have no. Okay. No, coming right on out of the gate. We have shift gears. And then we have faith. We have no, shift gears, and then faith. You know, the energy that I'm feeling with this Cancer, I do feel like, you know, some of you may be kind of like changing your mind about a certain individual. Okay. I believe that some of you may have been connecting with someone up to this point. And I think that it's in this moment now where you may be starting to see certain things about them that may be kind of turning you off. All right. With this faith energy though, I get two things here. I feel like on one hand, it's like, you know, for a while you may were having faith that things would turn around or that things would shift and change, but they didn't. Or then on another hand, it's more so of this is towards the future, you continuing to have faith that you will find what it is that you're looking for. Okay. I can take it either two ways with there. So just, you know, that's up to you to decide how that relates to you. But, excuse me, for majority of you, I do feel like where this is saying, you know, you were trying to wait around and see like where things would change, where things would shift, maybe your feelings would shift for this person. And, you know, actually they did. And it is towards the negative side, or it is towards the, you know, saying no, or I'm going to put a pause on this. Okay. So we'll go ahead and pull some more energies. All right. So we've got the future. So with it falling right there under the no energy, some of you just may be plainly seeing like during this time, like, you know, this person, you feel like you may not have a future with this person, or you don't see a future with this person. Okay. We have lucky in love. So with that coming under the shift gears, I do get the feeling that for some of you, this could be saying that this may be about an introduction to a new person, I feel. And it may be just kind of coming along right around the time that you are starting to change your perspective about this person that you've been dealing with. Okay. Also, this could be where if this is a new energy coming in, this could be what is making you kind of have a shift towards this new person. Okay. Because it could indicate that you may see a future with this new person versus with the person that you've been with. All right, Cancer. And then so we have the real deal. And then that falls in line right under faith. Okay, so yes, I definitely feel here, Cancer, you may be dealing with two individuals. Again, this is one where, you're kind of in the middle, you're kind of in a transitioning period of where your feelings for one are beginning to diminish while the feelings for another may be getting ready to grow. Or you could just be very optimistic about someone else that has come into your environment. Okay, so under the deck, we've got seduction. So, I mean, that could be quite possibly what it is just in a nutshell. Okay, we've got seduction right under there. All right. Um, Further much under the deck from seduction, we have heartbreak as well. So we have heartbreak and seduction both coming out under the deck. Um, yeah, this is again, it's kind of really, really heavy, Cancer, in the sense of you're having to figure out how it is that you're going to maybe communicate to this person that you've been dealing with that you don't see a future with them anymore. Okay. I get the feeling that, of course, that this is something that could definitely break their heart or could make them really, really sad. I feel like their feelings for you could be very, very strong. They see you as that future person, right? The person that you've been with, right? They see you as the person that they could spend their forever with. All right. They feel lucky to have you. But just Cancer, I just don't think that you really feel the same about this person anymore. It's starting to shift and you're having to communicate that. Now, what it is what I do see is, yes, you've become attracted to someone else. Okay. Um, I mean, this could indicate like a third party situation. Um, and I'm not saying that you have necessarily acted on those impulses or on those feelings, Cancer. I don't feel like that. I mean, maybe some of you have, that's not my business, you know what I mean? But it could indicate, like I said, like there's just an attraction there to someone else. And many of you are going to be putting this to bed before you start to go to bed with someone else. Anyway, corny joke. Um, I'm just trying to make light of a heavy situation. So Cancer, also understand that this could be reversed as well, because the energies can be transposed whenever we're dealing with, you know, deep feelings like this between two people. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and pull some tarot and see what else Spirit wants you to know about this time frame or about either one of these connections. Let's take a look. All right, let's get one more shuffle for Cancer. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands. All right. All right, we have the Moon. And then we have the King of Cups. Okay, so, Cancer, well, there's your energy right there, the Moon card. The Moon is at home in Cancer. But what I do feel here is I do feel like Cancer, I feel like with that Moon energy right there, this is definitely something that you have not opened up yet. You have not necessarily expressed it yet to this person. This 10 of Wands energy there, I feel like, yes, this now has become so great of a burden for you. Okay. This energy is just so heavy on you. It's almost where it's like even just trying to get to the point of talking about it, like, that this is just going to be something so heavy and so dark, and that could possibly, again, well, that could really have the potential to really break this person's heart, because like I said, they definitely see a future with you. Okay. And now at this point, like I said, we're talking about the person that you've been with, or that you've been occupied with. All right. This King of Cups energy, though, I definitely do see, this tells me a lot. This definitely tells me that this is not something that is just some quick, rash decision. Okay, you're trying to really make sure that this is something that, it, again, comes back to having this faith here energy. It's like this is something that you're really just trying to make sure, like, I'm trying to make sure that I feel this way because I don't want to give this up only to, end up with something worse. Or I don't want to give this up only to kind of, regret it in the end, is what I'm feeling there. But the energy here is just really, really heavy. Okay. Um, and again, yeah, this Moon, King of Cups, this is definitely, or your energy, this is definitely how you feel. There's a lot of things that you haven't said. It's all on the inside. All right. But it is a heavy burden with the Ten of Wands. It's an action that you have to take that it's a heavy burden. However, in taking that action with the Ten of Wands, it is a 10. So once that action is carried out, it's over. You know what I mean? It's just bearing it. Let's go ahead and move forward. Okay, so now we've got the Queen of Cups. Oh, okay. Got the King and the Queen of Cups popping up here. All right. Let's go forward. We've got the Page of Arrows. Okay. Hmm. And then we have the Eight of Cups. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, Cancer. All right. Hmm. A lot of water energy, a lot of emotional energy. With this Queen of Cups, the Page of Arrows, and the Eight of Cups, what I'm feeling here is I'm feeling where, on an intuitive level, Cancer, I feel like the person that you've been with, right? I feel like they kind of know what's up. You know what I mean? Like, even though they want you and they want to be with you and they want to, even though they're trying to have faith and hold on with you, right? They kind of know. I feel like they kind of know what's up. They may be paying attention to you. They may be like asking you certain questions, trying to get certain information from you. And the questions may seem kind of like, well, what you asking me that for? You know what I mean? Like, what do you know? Who you been talking to? Right? They may be asking you certain questions, but I think that what it is they've just been with their Page of Arrows. I feel like they've been just really paying attention to you, to the point to where they kind of recognize the subtle differences in maybe the way that you've been treating them. Okay, and not saying that you've been treating them bad. I don't feel like that. But, but they can sense the disconnection is what I feel. Okay. And with that Queen of Cups energy, I feel like they may be trying to wait a while as well. Maybe they're waiting for the other, I feel like they're waiting for the other shoe to drop as well. Okay. Now with this Eight of Cups here and this energy popping up under the King of Cups, for many of you, Cancer, I feel like your person is going to be having this conversation with you before you actually get to have the conversation with them. And that's why it does kind of fall up into this King of Cups here, because it's almost like, well, you're not really surprised by it. You actually kind of take it very well emotionally because you don't have to be the one to actually come out with it here. They're the ones that are paying attention and seeing and intuitively knowing what it is that's going on. Even if they don't know exactly what it is that's going on, that they know that there's something different. Okay. And then they make a necessary decision to walk away from the situation because that's what's going to, I mean, they're not dumb. You know what I mean? That's what they're going to have to do. They have to walk away to find their 9 and 10 of cups. You know what I mean? Elsewhere. Wow. Wow. This is really, really, really heavy energy. But it's not all bad. It's just heavy. So under the deck here, we've got the 6 of Arrows. All right. So yeah, with the 6 of Arrows popping out there under the deck, Cancer, um, this is quite interesting because this is telling me that towards the future here, I definitely feel like it's a little bit more like this is a more calm energy, right? Before, I feel like your emotions were very like built up, maybe pent up, because this is stressful. You know what I mean? It's very, very stressful and it's understandable. But once everything comes out, and I feel like once things kind of get going, whether it's you walk away from them and break their heart, or maybe, they walk away from you with their heart already broken, knowing what the situation already is, or feeling what the situation already is, I feel like you and the person that you've been dealing with are able to move forward with a more ease of mind. Now, excuse me. all of this being said, I feel like most of this reading is definitely about the person that you've been with. Okay, it's about what's happening here as that situation comes to a halt. All right. Again, the reason for that could be that you've met someone new, or you've made a connection with someone new that you want to explore more, and that you feel is more suited for you. Okay. And either whether you tell this person and break their heart, and then they walk away, or they intuitively kind of feel what's going on, and start paying attention more to you, and then they kind of walk away on their own accord. I definitely feel like during this time frame, or at least some point in February, before the end of February, that particular relationship could possibly be over. I mean, and if this is not your story, it's not your story. All right. So just let me say that, but as for what I see here, I definitely feel like whatever is coming in for you after this, or while this was happening, is probably more suited for you, and and you'll be moving forward into that, as well as that person will also be moving forward into what's more suiting for them as well. Whew, Cancer. That was a big one, man. But I'm gonna leave it right here. Let me know how this works out in the comment box below. I definitely want to thank you for your time and energy and your love and support again. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe button, and also the notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next message. Bye, Cancer.